What's up, guys? Hey, I'm super excited to share with you this story that happened to me today. And this is actually the first time, if you're watching or listening on the podcast, I'm actually doing this on video as well. And I'll be giving you my YouTube link in the description of the podcast so you guys can see that as well. I want to just throw this in every once in a while as a video so you can see me, get to know me. And I'm also going to be putting in the uh, in the episode description a Google form so you can ask me questions. If you're not on Anchor, you can ask questions there as well. But today I got photos of my baby done by my sister, and super excited to see those photos. But it made me realize, and this is actually what a lot of people think about social media and think about life in general, and it made me realize when my wife was doing the pictures, my sister was doing the pictures, I took a step back and I was at the edge of the room and I could see everything. And my sister had brought over a ton of stuff, like brought over scarves and wraps and this and that and padding and baskets and everything. I'm super excited for the photos. They turned out. My sister's amazing at her photography. But it was interesting because like you look at it and it's just a mess. My downstairs, my living room area was just a mess. It was just crazy. Like there's just stuff everywhere. And I was thinking, man, like this is crazy. All for this little gem, this little gem that is at the end of the the road. And if you're watching the video here, you get to see my amazing drawing of a diamond, right? So this is what we're going for. Like, hey, man, I'm going for this perfect photo. I'm going for this perfect picture. I'm going for this perfect scenario. And a lot of people are, man, that makes life like fake, or that's not real life. And I was thinking, man, like that's true. This is life. This is life. Like you, you're doing everything like on social media, even like on this podcast and these videos, like people show this gigantic gem. They show this gem that they have in their life, and they're like, man, my life is amazing. I have these amazing pictures. I have an amazing spouse, and my business is going so well, and I just have this amazing diamond here. But when you actually take a step back and people that actually realize these people, you see all of the shards over here, and you see the hammers, and you see all of the garbage and the waste and everything else that happened to create that amazing diamond. And I think this is really interesting. And a lot of people I see posting on social media like, oh, this is fake news or that's fake news. And I realize like there are people that are manipulating the system, and their intention is to hurt people or to mislead people in a down a negative way or for a negative reason, and not just to make something look beautiful. They're creating something that is completely wrong. It's like that is I'm trying to think of the word to say it, way to say it. They're creating something that is completely false, and it's the intention that's behind it that is what makes it false. Because even though like, hey, my baby is beautiful, and in this picture she's beautiful and she looks fantastic, and my sister will Photoshop it and make her skin like perfect and the lighting perfect, and like even though that's not real life, the intention of it is to lift someone up, is to lift someone up, not to tear people down. So you gotta ask yourself, because either way, you're fake news. Either way, the things that you're posting on social media are fake news. And the people that we think are crazy, the people that we think that are out there, and they're like, man, that was way too much information. I did not need to see you vomiting into that toilet, or I did not need to see that wound, all that blood, right? That's real life. The people that are crazy, they are actually the ones that actually get real life, but they're actually just sharing their whole life on there. But most people, they filter out the garbage and they create something amazing. And for me, I think there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with looking at the bright side of things and saying, hey, you know what? I realize like my relationship is not the best, but this is what I do like about it. I got all this garbage over here. I got all of this family issues, or I have all these goal problems or mindset issues, or I'm really my health is not where I want it to be. But look how beautiful I look when I take the photo and I do the Snapchat filter. Man, I look gorgeous. Hey, you know what? Like that's totally fine. You should be totally fine with that. You should be totally fine and okay with saying, hey, you know, I'm going to create something beautiful out of all of the crap that's in my life. Okay? And that's what I want to get you guys to focus on. That's what I want you guys to get out of this episode is, hey, you know what? My life is shambles. There's chaos everywhere on the table and on the ground, and everything just is crazy. But you know what? I'm going to make something beautiful out of it, even if it's not quote unquote true. Okay? What really matters is your intention behind it. Is this going to lift someone else up? Is this going to help someone be better? That's our whole goal, right? So guys, remember, be great so you can love, live, liberate, and create your freedom.